Good morning. Good morning. My name's Rodney Glover. I'm the candidate for governor for Florida. I had a citizen, come back and say, hey, you can't blame citizens for not understanding when the government is making things so complex that the citizens don't understand. The first thought that came to my mind was a scammer doesn't tell you that they're scamming you. They don't give you everything you need to know that you're being scammed. When I ran for office on one premise only. I did not want to apply hope to any part of this. I don't want to hope that you do a good job. I wanted to know if the rules in place made you do a good job. Look, man, the liar is going to lie until they get caught. But even after the liar gets caught, you still have a personal choice to decide if you're going to keep playing along with the lie. To say that we can't blame the citizen is to say that I don't have the competency to critically think about how something is affecting me. If I know my roads are bad, but my mind does not create the question, why are my roads bad? What controls getting the roads fixed so that I can lead back to this person that I elected that doesn't even live where I live, so they don't care that my roads are bad, so they keep not voting for that. Like, like we have to create the question base. You have to create the critical thinking. But you needed the platform for that because the scammers not gonna give it to you. There are too many people in government scamming because the rules let them scam. The rules let them do the wrong thing. So you have to put the rules in to make sure. Stop letting people tell you that, hey, my candidate is good because I know you don't know anything unless you can prove it. If you can't hold them accountable, you can't know that they're gonna do the right thing. I told you that this campaign is built to rebuild the trust, but it's got to be rebuilt through the same system that broke the trust. The reason we distrust is because the system did not align with the people. That's why I'm trying to tell people that you can go around all legislators, sign the petition to help make this change or keep it the way it is. Either way, we are to blame for why we are where we are because we're going through another election cycle. And if you came here, you're going through another election cycle where you're considering candidates who are not giving you power over them. There will be no change if you keep putting in candidates because they make the most money, because you cannot get away from voting for party lines, because you will not vote for a single issue. And the single issue needs to be, if this whole idea that you can't be a one issue voter. Yes, you can. And the issue needs to be, do you have accountability over everybody that you elect? Is there something that you can do as a citizen if they do not do what they're supposed to do? In the state of Florida, that answer is no. It's flat out no. There is no systematic structure to recall our House, Senate, lieutenant governors, AGs, all the way up to it's just not there for a citizen led action. And citizen led systematic actions are not protest. They're not picking up the phone and not calling. They're able to fill out a document that starts to move the system. So you need to start critically thinking about, hey, is my candidate, do I have control over my candidate? That's, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, if your answer is no, if your answer is no, I'm your candidate because that's the single issue that I'm asking you to take up by way of a citizen led initiative. Article 11, Section 3 of the Constitution lets us change the Constitution to give citizens this ultimate power. There's your single issue: getting control over your elected officials. Then start to build from that. Then just start to build from it. But let's deal with the main problem. And the main problem is the people who are creating your problem, you can't access. Let's stop that first. Have a good morning.